I'm a big fan of rap music in general, and especially UK grime music, because I feel like it's a great platform for young people to express themselves through music. The hard-hitting lyrics and engaging performances from artists make grime a real movement rather than simply a music style, and the connection many people feel to it is not to be ignored. It's the genre made by young people that tells the stories of their lives, whether these stories are tragedies, trophies, or comedies. Grime is here to stay, and there are plenty more stars to be born in the process. Some people argue that grime music encourages violence, but a lot of these artists disagree. Today I'm meeting up with Josh Deepas, an artist from Bradford, and is also a full-time music teacher. He started getting into writing music when he was 12, never actually recorded or performed anything properly until he was 16, due to the fact he was too shy. I want to know his views about grime music and violence.
My name's Jay Depps. What's my artist name? I'm a music producer, songwriter, rapper, also DJ as well for a living. Well, yeah, for a living, yeah. It's my second job. My first job, I'm a music teacher. Also a sound engineer. I've always grown up in Bradford. Father, I don't know what else you need to know. When I got into music, into making music, grime music probably didn't even exist. I got into writing music like 2002, about 2002. So grime probably wasn't even existing while they were still spitting over drum and bass beats back then. Digi Rascal didn't have an album out, none of that was going on. I got into music by, I was listening to a lot of American guys. In that time, the scene was sort of overrun by the Americans, and Sean Paul came about with the dance, well, mainstream wise with the dancehall stuff. So I listened to a lot of that, but I was listening to a lot of American like gangster rappers, Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50, Ja Rule, them sort of guys, Tupac obviously, Biggie. But then as time progressed and grime started coming about on the scene, I got more into that. I got more into the UK sound and started writing that.
Z is a student at Bradford College and a grime artist. He's currently studying a level 3 access course in business and hoping to go to Nottingham Trent University in September to do a business management and marketing. He got into music through his friends, like 2 of his friends had already been doing music. I'll be having a chat with him and his 2 friends about grime and what they think.
I'm Z. Z in the TV, yeah, part of Cream Sound. We do music. Yeah, we do music and all kinds of shit. We do a lot of things. We just do music. Music's the main thing, innit? Music's the main thing.
Yeah, man. I'm Jacob, so I'm part of Cream Sound as well, and that's it, man. The music thing, innit?
Music thing.
No, that's it, man. My name's Mads, Cream Sound member, engineer for Cream Sound. Just music thing, innit? Really.
Yeah, nah. The first tune that I wrote, fucking a tune called Box was with these one. And fuck me.
Yeah, it's rotted in the dirt, basically.
It never came out. It never came out. It never came out.
It's never gonna come out.
It's never gonna come out. Nah, it was crushed. So it was actually crushed. It was about fucking. What was the chorus there? Mum think that is box. But I know the girls are about it.
Couple tables of syrup.
Yeah, so it was just about gal and that. It was about gal.
And saying your gal's not boxed, basically.
Basically saying that your gal's not boxed. Like, you can have a gal, but she's not boxed.
Yeah, but we've all grown up since then. We're not.
Yeah, I know.
No,
It's all changed since then, innit?
Yeah, nah. But yeah.
Where do you guys get inspiration from?
Us lot together, innit?
We're getting inspired. You know, it's obviously we'll watch the scene, like we see obviously other artists doing certain things. We take ideas. It's not like we don't take ideas, but fucking, it's us, man, innit? Like everything is Cream Sound. You get me? Like so we've all got our sound. It's our sound. You know what I mean? It's our sound. It's Cream Sound, and no, there's no other sound like it. You know what I mean?
Nah, with us, yeah, like straight up, like every MC like exaggerates and that and talks about certain stuff and that. But us, like I think like our music's like proper, it's like authentic. Like it's us lot in it. It's like our slang, like the things that we do in it. So
it's not fast.
Yeah.
Nah. Grime? Nah. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's not even a cultural thing. It's a cultural stereotype that a lot of young black people are involved in gangs.
Yeah, I don't think it fully influences. I think it was already there, yeah. But now,
Yeah, not true.
the music is glorifying it. You get me?
Fuck
It's making it like, it's making it trend. The music thing's making
nah,
it trend. Because there's youths over here. Because come on, bro, the stabbing thing is not really here in Bradford. You get me? It's not really active like that. It's London and that. You get me? It's not really down here like that. So the youths that are doing it down here, more time they're getting gassed off the music. That's what it is. Obviously over there, that's what's happening. You get me? 100%. I reckon it's just glorifying it, to the extent where it's influencing certain youths. There's obviously other youths that are fully on it, you get me, that are doing it you know what I mean? That's what I think it is, anyway.
You'll see gang pull up on peds. When I hop out the thing, I'm seeing legs when all I wanna see is flesh. We got London shaking, even the ops they're rating.
The stereotype that people who listen to grime are involved in gangs, not at all. Especially the way it is now. I mean, grime has reached some sort of suburban levels where you got young English kids that are really well spoken and from really good backgrounds that will straight away, like I said, I'd buy tickets straight away to any grime show, go to any grime gig. There wouldn't be any violence or whatever. I think it was it Form 696 or something like that that police brought in?
Basically, Form 696, that's like a form that every artist from London, I think it's only London, has to fill out before performing, and it's like police checks and risk checks and all of that. And when it comes to the artists in London, they take it more serious, and I don't know why. And that's the reason why a lot of our shows have been cancelled, or they cancelled our tours.
That's why, I mean, that affected everyone really. That affected everyone from down London, all the way up the country, because it got harder for us to put them sort of nights on. Do you know what I mean? When them sort of nights wanted to go ahead, clubs were like, I ain't doing it. I don't want to be involved in any violence. I don't think so. If you're talking about drill like that, again, one genre of music cannot influence a young person's mind that deeply, but it can become part of the culture. If young people are going out stabbing each other while they're listening to drill or grime, people who don't know like the depths of it will make that connection. So an outsider who doesn't know that music and doesn't know what it's like growing up in gangs and in inner city areas will make that connection between the two.
For me to get a fair response, I want to hear from the public to see whether they agree with the artist or whether they believe grime music encourages violence in our society. So today I'm going to be asking people of Bradford and what they think.
Grime artist, Kano.
Michael Dapper.
Speaks from the streets. He's what it's like to grow up in that environment. You know, there's a lot of negative stimuluses in that kind of area. It's good when you see the artist rise to a platform that they use it to shed light and bring awareness to, you know, what they're going through.
As both kids and a crackhead, superintendents on the park bench, brown packet. Yeah, that's the hood. Yeah, that's the.
Because it's funny.
I tell a man's not hot, never hot. I tell a man's not hot, never hot. The girl told me take off your jacket. I said, babe, man's not hot.
But it depends what the rapper talks about.
Okay.
Yes, like there is funny raps, then raps that talk about girls, and there's other raps that talks about gangs. It depends.
No, not at all. Especially the successful ones.
Yeah, to be honest, it probably could do a little like a bad influence, I suppose. Because I mean, it depends what they talk about inside the music as well. But yeah, it could be a bad influence, I think.
Look at Kano, Dave, AJ Tracy to a certain extent. They're all talking about, you know, modern and political issues, current affairs. They're trying to spread knowledge.
Question for the new Prime Minister. How do you have a heart so sinister? How are we so wasteful when people are dying in Somalia, Afghanistan, Egypt, Libya? The irony is we have no business in Syria.
So the response I got from the public was, it depends on what the rapper talks about, but they think it could have influence on some people. One person in particular said he doesn't believe grime encourages violence because there are artists who rap about current affairs, politics, and trying to spread knowledge. On the other hand, the response I got from the artist was 1. They don't believe grime encourages violence in society, and 2. They think violence has always been there, but some of these artists are just glorifying it. He also said one genre of music cannot encourage violence, you have to consider other factors too. So my question to you is, do you think grime music encourages violence in our society?
It comes as a little surprise that the crime figures are high. When police are calling his niggas and they sit and they lie. It's a ridiculous system where you face conviction in prison if you win it's a fight. But a pedophile and a rapist could face minimal time. It is a right. So why they talking like the youngest of an act of Satan? They don't need trap to cage and rage is just another act of retaliation. Aimed at the wackers taking control of the country. Avoiding